Shri Sai Ram. Let me at the outset offer my humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Baba. My humble Sai Rams to our revered and respected elders, our sisters and brothers, and to all the wonderful children of the loving Sai family. It is a joy to once again welcome all of you to yet another divine offering of Saicast. I take the privilege of placing before all of you today the divine message of Baba, which is titled, Knowledge is Power, a Good Saying Gone Bad. Baba through this message discusses about the universal concept of knowledge is power, which has been an age-old saying. Baba says that during those earlier times, in pursuit of this power, good people acquired knowledge and served in many good offices, both within the government and in other non-governmental organizations. They served with a high level of honesty and integrity, using all their skills for the sake of betterment of the society. However, as time moved on, many individuals began running after this knowledge with the primary aim of gaining power and making a lot of unaccounted wealth to only satiate their selfish desires and interests. Baba also mentions that this statement, knowledge is power, is greatly responsible for disturbing the sound joint family system and is now disturbing even the nuclear families. Knowledge and power, wealth and selfishness are today responsible for much of the psychological problems which are prevalent in the society, says Baba. Selfishness is the cause for doubting yourself and others. Baba mentions that man has now reached the edge of the cliff and is directionless. Love, the divine value of God, has been replaced by lust. There is turmoil everywhere. It is in such an atmosphere that Swami is now recruiting thousands of messiahs the world over as his divine communicators to reverse this dangerous trend. Baba is asking all of you, is this the kind of society which God wanted humans to build? Baba concludes by saying, light the lamp of divine love in your hearts and in your homes and spread this love to each and everyone whom you meet. Let us now listen to the divine message as dictated by Baba. Sai Ram. Om Shri Sai Ram. Knowledge is power, a good saying gone bad. There is an old adage, that is, a saying which states that knowledge is power. In pursuit of power, many individuals acquired knowledge and occupied good positions in government and non-governmental organizations. They served the country with honesty and integrity, using all the knowledge they acquired for the betterment of the society at large. However, on the flip side, based on this one statement, a large number of individuals also started running after knowledge with the only selfish intent to gain power. Once in power, their main interest was on the pelf, that is, the money which they earned in a very dishonest manner, which allowed them to enjoy many of the so-called luxuries of life. This one statement, knowledge is power, is also greatly responsible for disturbing the sound joint family system which existed in Bharat and the world over. It is also responsible for the creation and spread of nuclear families. To fulfill their selfish pursuits, the people acquired more knowledge, which led to more selfishness in society. Selfishness led to isolation of families, which in turn led to despondency and depression. Selfish desires, which destroyed the joint family, is now destroying the nuclear families too. This selfish ideology, acquired through bookish knowledge, has corrupted all civil societies, the world over. Selfishness has also led to lives filled with doubts of every kind. Firstly, doubting yourself, then doubting the spouse, children, neighbors, relatives, colleagues, and all others. The world has today become a doubter's den. Life at all levels is filled with large scale corruption. Man has reached the edge of the cliff of life and has no idea as to where life is leading him. Love, the divine value of God, has taken a back seat. Lust and other lowly desires have replaced God's love. The world needs not one, but thousands of messiahs to reverse this dangerous trend. Swami is therefore busy recruiting his divine communicators because Swami feels that this is urgently needed today, as otherwise there is going to be a Purna Viram, which means a complete full stop for everything concerning human beings. Where is the kind, merciful, and compassionate God in the midst of all this human-made madness? Is this the kind of society which God wanted you to build, dear children? No, not at all. Wake up, my children. You are all created in God's image. Light the lamp of divine love in your hearts and in your homes, and spread this love to everyone. You all must grow and plant the saplings of love in the lanes and bylanes of your life. Nurture them and let them grow into huge trees, giving abundant shade and solace to all who come under its cool canopy. Love and make your world a better place to stay. Today, Swami has only this much to say to all my children. With my immense blessings, your Baba. Jai Sai Ram.